Buddy Kofoid jumps to the top of the national earnings list with another huge Huset Speedway score. Bill Balog and formats are also topics on today's edition of the Sprint Car Unlimited 90 at 9. 2 wins, 10 days, over $150,000. Buddy Kofoid continued to add to what has been a pretty good season so far when he caught and passed Bill Balog to capture the Huset's hustle Thursday night. His sixth win of the season was good enough for $100,000, which moved him to the top of the national earnings list with $299,000 in his 2025 Sprint Car wallet. Money and wins are important, but I think we're seeing the maturation of one of the best talents in the sport. And now that he has a crew chief like Dylan Boswell and a good team behind him, Kofoid is one of the top 5 drivers in the country. Here is the scary part. Kofoid is the favorite to win Saturday's High Bank Nationals, and if he could duplicate last night's performance, he will be over $550,000 in earnings before the month of money even begins. And you know what? I'm not about to bet against him. It was also good to see Bill Balog contending for a major victory. Oftentimes we see guys like David Gravel, Rico Abreu, Carson Macedo, Kyle Larson, now Buddy Kofoid, and other big teams running up front in these high-paying shows. Meanwhile, the smaller teams are just hoping for solid paydays to get up and down the road to these races. Bill Balog gave the smaller teams hope. I'm not saying the Alaska native is dining on ramen, but he doesn't have the resources of some of these other teams. Yet, he battled with Kofoid throughout the 40-lap affair and got a much-needed and well-deserved second-place finish. Lastly, a lot has been made of the format used at Huset's this week, especially with the heat race inversion and how it relates to the Flight 8 qualifiers from Wednesday. Something to consider. 4 of the top 7 qualifiers from that flight made Thursday's pole shuffle. Sure, there were some top qualifiers in both flights who were all buried, but they had a problem in their heat race. Also, only 2 of the top 10 finishers in Thursday's Huset's hustle qualified outside of the top 12 in their respective flight. Enough said. That's going to wrap up this edition of the Sprint Car Unlimited 90 at 9, and we'll be back Monday. Stay tuned.